Have you noticed it? Walk into any home this holiday season, or just the videos that are showing up on your screen, and there's one color calling the shots: burgundy. So if you're not slipping into deep reds and oxblood accents into your Christmas decor this year, you might just be missing the most sophisticated trend of the moment. But this isn't just about what's trending. It's about capturing a feeling, the warmth, nostalgia, and layered elegance that's signature Ralph Lauren. Think leather and brass, velvety ribbons, tailored plaids, cedar garlands, and candlelight flickering like an old English manor on Christmas Eve. If you love the idea of a timeless, cozy holiday home that feels more collected instead of curated, you're in the right place. Today I'm walking you through my favorite finds at HomeSense or Home Goods to show you exactly how to bring this look home piece by piece. So let's get started. Okay, here we are for the Ralph Lauren Christmas Shop Up. Let's see what we can find. Let's start with our front entrance. The first thing we need is like a ginger jar like this. So something like this, and then we need to fill it, like overfill it with greens, okay? So something like that would work. We also need candles, like a hurricane candle. Let's see what this is. I mean, that would totally work. You just need a big chunky candle to sit right there. All right, so you can also get them at Pottery Barn, and they're very expensive at Ralph Lauren, but that is what you're looking for because we want those big greens. Okay, I just want to point out that this is a much prettier vessel than this is. It's just nice because it's rounded at the top and has a smaller opening. You don't need as many greens with that kind of a vessel. And it works the same for little vases when you have just a small little opening and you put in a little posy from the garden. It just looks so much prettier than like just a big wide vase that's hard to fill. So we want the look to be overstuffed. So I think if you can find just greens, it's fine. I think you could add some frosted greens like this, and maybe even some burgundy kind of oxblood colored poinsettias. I think you could put these together in a vase like this in your entry. Super cute. But do a little cherry picking. If you don't find them from here, then you know at least what to look for. Even that is sweet if you have something smaller, and then put some red berries in it. I don't see any red berries here today, but obviously you can find them from anywhere as well. All right, and your front entry needs coffee table books for a pedestal, right? So you need those. Okay, I found some red berries in this section, and also we need pine cones, all right? That is also, you need lots of these. You want mixed greens on your mantle. We'll go over to the mantle garlands next, but you want the natural looking large pine cones. Okay, so you want big, oversized, you want to create abundance, and you want different needles. So not everything like this. You want the long needle pines, also these. But you want, this is kind of the look, right? So you can add in those red berries, but they should be more burgundy, right? Because that's more Ralph Lauren than these are. Doesn't this just look like it is read out of a fairy tale? I instantly snapped it up. I already have it in my house with hydrangeas in it. What I need is a big burgundy bow on it, but you could also fill it with presents. So if you have the space, this is super cute. So the red, we want it to be more oxblood moving to burgundy, right? So that means this red is too Christmas red, right? The look of Ralph Lauren, they're all richer reds. We're doing navies and browns and deeper shades. So for example, like this is also better because it's got the red in there, right? And this. Now this also has a little bit of a brighter red, but you could get away with that as being, you know, a Ralph Lauren look if you've got like a kitchenette or something and you just need a couple of cushions to make your chairs cozy. See how like you could even get napkins to match. And I think that these could also be great for a powder room, right? It's more of a buffalo print, but could still be in the world of a Ralph Lauren feeling. Now that is a cute pillow, right? The color is more forest as well, less Christmas green, which is good. You could cut these off. But something like that to brighten up your sofa for Christmas. So you could grab a solid pillow to go with that. Something like this on your sofa, or like a forest green, like this, that kind of color, right? Ralph Lauren, right there. This is the right color. We also need plenty of lamps everywhere. These could also sit on your mantle, but certainly could be in your entry as well. Okay, so the lamp selection here is not very good today, but something like this is very Ralph Lauren. This is exactly what a Ralph Lauren lamp would look like. So look for something like this, but in a color that coordinates with your living room. I mean, obviously black is a color that does coordinate with a lot of people right now, but it's a really great empire shade. It looks very expensive, this kind of lamp. The bigger the lamp, the more expensive it looks. We all need these in our house, and especially after Christmas when all your sparkly lights are gone, you're gonna need lamps, so get them now. Okay, here we have a little burgundy skirt. I bought one very similar. This might even be the one I bought for my tree, because this year I thought if I don't add burgundy to my Christmas decor, it's gonna feel like I'm not, like that I don't know what time it is. So I think that that is really perfect. And something like that even. Love it. That's perfect. And then you could fill it with some plaid wrapped gifts to make it look Ralph Lauren. I got the last two burgundy velvet ribbons. Look, if we compare, you can see that these are a little more red. So if you can't find berries, do some ribbon, some bows on your mantle.